Southeast can't eat its cake and they have it. The problem is they are looking for President Afegbua. A former commissioner for information in Edo State, Kasim Afegbua, has again made it clear that the southeast region of Nigeria cannot get the state presidency of the 10th National Assembly. While speaking in an interview with Arise TV, he said that the region can't eat its cake and have it, adding that they still want to produce Nigeria's president and shouldn't be asking for the Senate presidency. Recall that the All Progressives Congress zoned the Senate president to the south-south and the deputy Senate presidency to the northwest. However, some stakeholders of the party in the southeast criticized the zoning arrangement, adding that the region should be given the opportunity to produce the next Senate president. While speaking on this, Afegbua said that the Southeast can't be looking for the president of Nigeria and also ask for the Senate president seat. He made it clear that the South-South contributed more to the victory of President Bola Tinubu and they deserve the seat. The Southeast cannot eat its cake and have it. The problem is that they are looking for the president of Nigeria, not Senate president. The position of Senate president is not one that should be zoned to them on account of a tripod arrangement. For 8 years in the history of this country's 24 years of democracy, the Southeast president at the top echelon as Senate president. And in those 8 years, 5 persons came on board. They also had a deputy Senate president that spent 12 years. So if you add 12 years plus 8 years, you will see that they have had their presence there already. Well, what are your thoughts about this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I share what other people have to say about this. Anyone asking Nigeria for anything except presidency is speaking for himself. Those parading themselves do not want to represent anyone but their own pockets. We know who we want and what we want. The Southeast should learn how to play political games from the other regions, especially from the North and Southwest. The Southeast suck at it. In politics, you don't put all eggs in a basket. Is the Southeast asking for your Senate presidency? If any Southeasterner is aspiring to be the Senate president, he is doing it for himself, not for the Southeast. By the way, is it a sin to contest for the presidency? Does it mean that any region who contests the presidency will no longer get anything? Why does Nigeria treat anything concerning the Southeast differently? Mr. Afegbua, I don't think you're being reasonable enough. Is it wrong for Southeast to look for the presidency during the time of AD and ACN? Weren't Yorubas voting en masse for these parties? And does that stop the PDP then from giving those of them in their party appointments in government? I didn't know why Igbos were to reap where they did not sow. Tinubu has 89% votes for the South-South and Southeast. Tinubu has only 8%, and you want being positioned from Tinubu. Igbos with their tribalistic, they are not political. Every mad dog is now a political analyst. If your argument should suffice, will stop Southwest from occupying every position? We have said it with number that we didn't need your Senate president. Look at those people talking about Southeastern positions in Nigeria are making a very big mistake. I'm an Igbo man and a real Igbo man can't talk about position as now. Afegbua of a man seems to hate Igbos. Foes see right in his ear that Igbos have gone through a lot since the Civil War, and because of this war, they have no right in the country. What is he saying? Was it not election that was held? Does want to tell me that it's the results of that election that made Tinubu president? I hate to listen to foolish people. This man is ignorant of the law. The constitution recommends federal character. The government must reflect on that. Whether Tinubu or Peter Obi, there is no section of the constitution that says the government should reflect on the only region that voted them into power. Therefore, if you don't know what to say, better keep quiet. You are a compound fool, sir. Please visit H. Medix again in Woos 2. I will do you just something. God bless you, Mr. Afegbua, for speaking out. Since independent South-South have been supporting Southeast for Senate Deputy, Senate President, including Deputy Speakership, Southeasterners are thinking that we from the southern Nigeria are fools. I regret voting as well as supporting their brother Peter Obi, and I believe southern Nigerians would never make such mistake again. Southeasterners are too selfish. Is Senate President Southeast birthright? Okay. Beast of no nation. One Oyibo man told me that Nigeria is the mother of all crimes in Africa. Shame. If you don't need them, allow them to go. Why forcing them to be in a country they are not needed? The concentration of military presence in the southeast is more than in the north and southwest, where insecurity is at its peak. I don't like Nigeria to be fragmented for whatever reason, but every tribe, right, in Nigeria must be respected for the country to move forward. If we continue this way, there will be no development, and Nigeria will continue to produce half-baked leaders without questionable characters. You are not intelligent, Afegbua. You are a self-centered person. Before I can boast of that or swear that you never wished this country well, you are not a patriotic Nigeria, because the earlier you hate and try to relegate Igbos to the back door, the worse for the whole Nigeria. What's good for the goose is good for the gender. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with family and friends so that